Hi, Laurie. I'm gonna answer your questions and show you how to fix the things you want to fix, and you let me know if you have any other questions. So for the syllabus quiz, when we click into it, we then can click on attempts to see all the student attempts. And when I look at it, like you said, there's definitely a question that seems weird because all the students got it wrong. So I did review it, and I'll show you how I reviewed it. So I went to Edit Quiz so that I could look at the questions. And then it's question 5, that gave us the problem. So I looked here at the gear icon to see what this question is asking. It's asking what percent of your final grade is the final exam worth. And then the correct answer is 10%. That's what you marked as the correct answer. But I opened up your syllabus, and in your syllabus, the final exam is worth 20% of their grade. So the students are all going to get that question wrong, right? Because 20%, see how grade says none? So that was marked as the wrong answer. So here's what you can do. You can override their grade in the grade book, which is what you did when you made all the grades yellow. So you could go in and just override it and give all of those students a 100, or if you want to specifically go in and override that one questions grade, I'll show you how you can do that. So we are back in the quiz. We clicked on review attempts. We're going to look at this student and we're going to review this student's attempt. And then we scroll down to that question that is wrong. And you can see that the student did choose 20, right? So there's this link here, make comment or override mark. So you can click that. And you could make a comment. You could say like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, or you could just leave it blank. And then for their mark, you change this to 1, scroll down and click save. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you do this so that you can do that to fix each one. Or if you don't want to take the time to do that, you can go into the gradebook and you can click, the little pencil icon and you can override everything. Okay, so your next question, sorry, I'm just getting out of the quiz here. So your next question was, okay, the forum. So yes, so when you enter grades in the forum, if you want to do that, because there are not a lot of students in your class, I think that that's fine if you want to grade it the way that you did. Although you're right that when you see that yellow, it means that it's overridden. So here's how your forums are set up to grade them. So when you go into a forum and you scroll down and you look at students' posts, do you see how it has this right here that says maximum rating? And then this drop-down menu, you have a 0 or you have a 1. So if you choose 1, that is going to give the student 100% for that forum. Because the way these forums are set up is that it's the maximum rating. So when we look at our forum settings and we scroll down to ratings, you'll see that the aggregate type is maximum rating, which means that whatever you choose for a maximum rating for any of that student's posts, that's the grade that they're going to get. So they would get 100. So you can do it there in the forum. And if you do, it's not going to be orange in the gradebook. But you should also know that the students aren't going to see it as orange. Like they don't really know the difference, whether it's overridden or not. So you can kind of choose, but inside the forum, using those ratings is how that forum is supposed to be graded or expects to be graded. And okay, so your last question is about homework and entering grades. So I assume When you say homework, you mean like something like this textbook assignment. So when you go into this, the textbook assignment, you click on View All Submissions. You could also just click grade there. I like to just view all submissions first because I just like to see everybody. So it's great. Looks like all of your students submitted. Some were a little bit late, so you can always see that when it was marked late. So their file is over here. So if you did want to download those or look at them, you could. But what I would recommend is you just click grade, that blue button, and this opens up the grader. So the assignment grader is going to create a PDF of the student's submission. So here you have this PDF. Over here is where you can enter the grade. I'm not going to save any of this. So this is where I could say 100. And then right here, you also have a text box like where you can type comments. And then up here, you have some different options for like if you wanted to circle something, if you wanted to put a little sticky note where you made a comment. So you could mark up their work right in here. You have like a little marker even. You may like that or you may not like that. It can feel a little bit clunky, so it kind of depends on how you're grading. Obviously just giving feedback comments is often sort of the easiest way. But like you said, you could print them out and you could mark them up and then hand them back to them on paper, or you can try out these tools up here, which will let you mark up their paper within Moodle. So I'm going to let you play around with that. I don't want to do anything with that because this is, your class. So what I would do if I was really grading this is I would then click Save and Show Next. And what that will do is it will go to the next person. You can also switch between students up here. So this will show you everyone in the class, and you could click that drop-down menu to then go to the next person. So I don't want to make any actual changes in your class. So I'm going to just X out of that. Leave. Okay, so I think that hopefully answers your questions, or at least starts answering your questions. So take a look at this video, go in, you can like pause the video, go back, you can watch what I did and where I clicked. And if you have any questions, send me an email or give me a call. Okay, take care.